Trophy room. When you slay one of your vanilla bosses, signify your victory by lighting the fire. That is ace. Oh, that's so cool. Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to Chippy's Couch. So today, we're back for another round of Terraria Elements Awoken. So it's been a couple days, I've been away, it's been my birthday. So I wanted to start today's video with a huge thank you to everyone that sent me birthday wishes. I actually had so many notifications on my phone. My phone basically locked them down. I couldn't have any more. So none of my calls were working, none of my texts were working. And you just know that that means you've got a pretty ace community. So hey, I'm back and thank you. Today's episode should end up being a lot of fun. We're going to do a couple of boss fights today. Some of them modded, some of them vanilla. And we're pretty much picking up where the last episode left off. So in the previous episode, we couldn't defeat Regoroth. That was this big worm in the sky. It was a bit like a DOG fight, but not as intense. And I thought, well, we should probably make some upgrades. So what we'll do is we'll do Plantera first. And then we'll go back to Regoroth, and then we have another fight after that, which is called the Celestials, I believe. And I'm very excited for that. I think the name sounds cool, so I have pretty high hopes. But before we do that, it's probably best that we make a new upgrade. And this new upgrade is basically combining boots and wings. This is a bit of a cliche thing to do in a mod. I feel like every mod does it. But it's always good to do because it basically means that you can have two pretty powerful accessories in one. And then that basically frees up an entire slot. So let's check it out. My God. Look at that. It's Storm Dennis all over again. Britain's been plagued, boys. I come onto the world and I see this. I'm triggered. But no, for real. Storm Dennis was completely fine. It destroyed absolutely nothing but my neighbor's fence. So... so it doesn't really matter. Right, well, let's give it a bit of a reforge. Let's see how expensive it is. 8 gold. That's actually pretty good. I wish that I didn't waste all my money reforging my my leaf wings, considering that's not too bad. So I think what I'll do is I'll add back on my balloon, and then I've got all of this movement. And this is pretty cool. I feel like the Tasmanian Devil. I don't know if that's a bit of a dated reference now. I can't remember the last thing I saw with the Tasmanian Devil in, but that's what he used to do. He used to be a little Tasmanian thing that would spin around really fast, and he looked a bit like this. Do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe? It's probably worth Googling, boys. So we're on our way to do Plantera straight off the bat, which I am excited about. I've already gone ahead and made an arena. I didn't really play Terraria while I was away. I did speak about this, but it was my dad's birthday, and then it was my birthday, so I didn't really get too much time to get onto my computer and do stuff like this. But I came on today, I made a pretty basic arena. It's very, very basic. But I feel like it will do the trick. I'm feeling very confident in myself recently, and I feel like a lot of you have probably noticed this, especially since the Masochist Mode series. I feel like all of those hours grinding away really did help with just so much. And it's so funny because all of the time when I'm like basically doing these boss fights, I'm constantly pressing the button I used to use for the Rod of Discord in the Masochist Mode series. And I'm doing it subconsciously, but I do feel like all of those hours really grinded into to something a little bit better for myself. But you never know. I feel like if I went back to vanilla Terraria though, I would be I'd be worse, considering I don't have like all the advantages of like modded items and weapons. So whereabouts is my arena? It's right at the bottom. We actually found the Plantera bulb in the last episode. I was so glad because I put a bunch of like torches around it, like you do in the dungeon, and it seemed to really help. But I can't remember my way there, so I'm basically going to have to mine myself there. So the end of today's episode will actually have a bit of a twist. So I got sent a birthday present from Chaos, and of course, as you all know, Chaos is the master builder. So I'm sure you can imagine what he's done for my birthday present. He built me a world, and that's kind of amazing. So I thought, you know, because I know how much time he spends on these kind of things, like that's a video removed for him. I want to actually go in and record my blind impressions and then share the birthday present with all of you because, let's be real here, it's probably going to be a visual treat. Let's be real, right? In before I get there and it's just a bunch of, like, wooden boxes. It's a bunch of wooden boxes that spell out happy birthday. That's what we're getting. That would be amazing. So I'm going to do that right at the very end. So today's episode might be a little bit longer. Thank you very much for that, Chaos. Okay, well, let's do Plantera. We're in our arena. We're going to buff up. We're going to get ready. I do want to make sure that I've got full health, though. I really should have planned ahead in reality and brought with me my little bewitching table. But I do feel like we can do it without. That's how confident I am feeling. I am feeling absolutely on top of the world. I had an amazing birthday. It was fantastic. I got some cool gifts. To name a few, I got some really nice espresso glasses, which I'm very happy about. I got Diablo 3 for the Nintendo Switch because I've been wanting to get that for a while. I got an Oculus Link cable, which allows you to play PC VR games on the Oculus Quest. That's the one that's kind of self-contained, so I was very happy about that. I got some YouTuber stuff and got some chocolate. My blood sugar level is quite high. That is definitely for certain. But I got some nice stuff. My family really treated me well. And it was good. I kind of like it because I'm the youngest of all my siblings. And my mum, bless her, she proper does baby me. And so I got some really nice stuff off my mum. It was very good. And I opened them all in front of my other siblings. And you could see the daggers. Let's just say that. You could see the jealousy. But no, it was great. She got me some nice glasses. Which is surprising because I've had a house for a couple of years now. Me and Courtney have been renting this house for a while. And we didn't actually own any glasses to drink out of. I have like 2. It was 4, but 2 have unfortunately broken. So I got a set of glasses from a mum, and I was like really buzzed about that. And that just shows you how I'm 23, which is great. I don't mind being 23. I still feel quite young. I feel like the existential dread's going to really kick in though, because right now, I'm quite young in reality compared to some of the other Terraria YouTubers. I'm one of the youngest, right? There are people now that are younger than me, but that's all right. But I am one of the youngest. So people always say, wow, I can't believe you're only 23. When that stops, that's when the existential dread's going to kick in and I'm going to legit feel old. I think the deep voice really helps. I think having a clothy ear as an icon really helps. So in reality, you know, I kind of worked it in my favor, right? Now people will always think that I'm an old man. And my birthday will be a nice thing every year. It just reminds me of the episode of Friends when they all freak out about turning 30. It's kind of a bit like that. But at 23. Okay, right. Plantera is not going well. Let's just talk about that right now. My health is way too low. My defense feels way too low as well. I'm going to try and survive, but I'm fearing that I'm not gonna. What I could really do with is another heal, which I'm going to get in a couple seconds. And I could not dodge into any of these bulbs. If I dodge into any of these hooks and I get bounced back, I am completely dead. So I've just got to stay calm, keep on the outer thing, not move too fast, really think about what I'm doing. Yep, drop down there. Okay, come on. It's so close. It's going to be a clutch fight. Let's just say that. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on, please. There we go. Hey. Thank you very much, Plantera. You have been defeated. Appreciate you. That was super simple, and I'm very happy about that. Screams echo from the dungeon. Yeah, good luck to them. I'm not going there. I keep thinking that this is James. Every time I'm like, oh, James. It's Jenna. Oh, God, the Dryad's dead. Let's just pray for the clothy ear, boys. We don't want him to die. So I got myself a Plantera mask. All right, I'm really scared now. I have to get away from here. Let me zoom out. I can't stay around this point of the world. I'm sorry. I just can't let him die. He just means too much. So I got a spore sack, I got a temple key, I got some magical herbs. These are probably what we're going to be using for crafting in a minute. I am legitimately that concerned though about my character. I did have to go away. Okay, so let's dump this into here. So this is nano wrap bandages. No thank you. That is clearly a reference to Starbound. And I kind of don't like Starbound. I'm going to be real with you. So, what does this new thing make? Let me make sure that I'm staying alive. So let me kill all these dudes. Oh, Frost Essence. I actually do need Frost Essence, so I'm going to kill a few of these. Yeah, this is a good time to actually get this, because I can't remember exactly what it turns into, but it's some kind of upgrade in the future. So, this is something I could make right now. It's called an Altar Core. The power he seeks, use at night, summons Obsidious. Summons Obsidious. Now, I didn't see that on the boss checklist. Oh, it's here. Ah, so it goes, the Celestials, Golem, Permafrost Obsidius. Wow, that's kind of interesting that he uses an item from Plantera to do that. That's kind of cool. So what else can I make? I can make a Staff of Coalesced Orb. Is that what that is? I don't know. I can look. My reading skills are not the best, even at 23. And then what else? Oh, I can't. I have to get away from here. This is just too much. I'm struggling to read, and I'm struggling to live. Right? Let me kill a few enemies. We'll wait until the next day, basically. And then we'll read them out. And then we can give them all a bit of justice. Because, of course, I want to see everything that this mod's got to offer. So, you know, I don't want to miss out on stuff like this. But I will harvest some of this essence. Actually, we're going to check out real quick. Just real quick. What does this make? Because I remember it from the last episode. Oh, this is it. It's the Frostwalkers. So it's an upgrade to the boots that we just made. So I need some ice skates, some bars, and 7 of these essence. So I'm going to get 7 of them. Alright? So I've just been having a little look through all of the items that you can make using the biomatter. And it's all pretty interesting. Like, for example, this statue is kind of like having a wall of flesh emblem. For example, it gives you 15% increased melee damage and speed. However, it will give you a 30% reduction in health. I don't exactly know why you would make that. I feel like you would just use any other kind of emblem accessory instead. 30% reduction in health is quite a trade-off, really, for only 15% increased melee damage and speed, but it is what it is. This is pretty cool too. It's called the Balancer statue. It doubles all buffs and debuff duration. It's pretty interesting, but I think this is cool. This is the Saturn. This is a yo-yo, and it's an upgrade from the Neptune, which I found pretty funny. I'm not going to be making this because I've already done a modded yo-yo thing recently, but maybe a part 2. That would be pretty interesting. But this is probably what I'll end up making. Obviously, I'm going to have to do it again to get the ulti core. But this is a life diamond. It's an upgrade from the blood diamond, which I just had a look at. So this uses flesh clumps and diamonds, and it will suck life from enemies around you that have under 1,000 health. Now, that is the majority of enemies in Terraria. This is an upgrade, and I think it's kind of cool. I'm going to make it. I'm going to see if it's worth my time. And then eventually we'll go back and we'll do an upgrade and blah, 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 right? We'll check out the rest of it. So let me dump all this stuff away. I am going to be making those boots in a minute if I've got the stuff that I need. But let's make the diamond first. So diamond, blood diamond, craft, life diamond, craft. So we'll put this on instead of the horseshoe balloon. And it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Hopefully when an enemy comes near, we'll see exactly what it does. Right, so let's have a little look at those upgrades then, because I'm pretty sure I can buy all the stuff that I need for this. So it's ice blocks, ice skates, and something else. I don't think I have ice skates, but I do remember there is an NPC that sells shoes, so I'm going to go and check that out real quick. Oh, look at that. There you go. Wow. That is really powerful. That is really, really powerful. I feel like that's going to save us in the late game. Should be pretty interesting. All right, ice skates, I need that. So let's go make those boots real quick. All right, so Frostwalkers. Bam. There we go. So let's put them on. Hopefully it still has... Oh, it doesn't. I was really hoping it would have the tornadoes still, because I really like that effect. I thought it was really quirky. Oh, I'm a little bit gutted. I kind of wish I didn't make it now, but it is what it is. So we'll give it an upgrade. Plus 3 defense. You know what? Sure. I'll take it. Sounds good to me. So I guess what we'll do now is Regaroth. So basically my plan here is I've made my arena slightly different. I've lowered it down a bit so we don't get affected by the gravity as much. But then, of course, we now have new boots. We also can suck life. So if a harpy comes by or a wyvern, we've got that to replenish us, basically. And I'm hoping that's enough. We'll have to see. But let's go up and give it a go. Let me get 2 of these summons in. Okay, so that's how high my wings go. My wings feel really fast, like going left to right. They feel really sturdy, really zippy. Look at that. Oh, nice. They do feel a little bit off, though. Not perfect. Okay, Regaroth. Let's see what you like, fam. Okay, so I'm really hoping that this will be a lot better than last time. Okay. So what did we learn in the last fight? We learned that it leaves behind spores that are kind of annoying to deal with. We also learned that, yeah, those spores do a lot of damage. It has a second form, and we want to make sure that we're not charging into the second form in the slightest. We want to make sure that if we do the second form, we're like staying out of its way, basically, and not using the Shield of Cthulhu. Let's regen that mana. This would be so much better if I could just get some kind of life sucking for me, please. I think the thing with the life sucking is that it's so slow to actually reach the character that more than likely you're not going to get it. We'll have to see. So I just flew the boss this way, so I want to try and stay away from that. The damage that it knocks out is so high. It really is. I think that's what makes this fight so hard, is the fact that the damage is so high. It's not the fact that it fires out a lot or that it's hard to dodge. It is literally like what it does hit you with. It hits really, really, really hard. Okay, all right. So we're on to the second form now, which is where it gets a lot more aggressive. So we'll have to be careful. I'm just going to keep trying to loop the boss, basically. We'll just see what happens. If I can do little tricks like that where it just starts going in the wrong direction, that'd be great. Okay, that hit so hard. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be quiet for a little bit, try and concentrate. Oh, I feel like I'm going to lose this. I really do. I feel like it's so quick and that I'm kind of like just getting by. No. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right, I'm going to be quiet. Come on. Oh, there we go. Way, nice. Nice. Everything's working out really well today. That was good. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. It definitely kept me on the edge of my seat because I was like honestly so tense about the fact that we were going to lose it. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, let's open this up. Bam. We got a full new set of armor. So what does it do? Let's have a little look. So let's put it all on. So we now have 74 defense. 74. So the set bonus is you charge up energy and release it at nearby enemies. So it seems to basically, it's kind of like damage, movement, and a little bit of mana, all kind of mixed into one. We also got this melee weapon, which is yeah, it's kind of cool. It's pretty chill. Reminds me of something from Calamity Season 1 all those years ago. Nice. We also got an Armored Stone of Hope. The lower your health, the higher the defense and damage. Alright. I feel like I'm going to stick with this, though. I feel like the Life Diamond is for me. Oh, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. It's nice to get a full set of armor after the boss fight as well. Let me take off this wig. Nah, let's keep the wig on. But that looks really cool. And look at that. I can deposit a full plat into my bank, boys. That's pretty great. So I feel like to round off today's episode, we'll go and do Golem. May as well, right? Considering we're on a bit of a win streak. But let's see. Do I actually know where my temple is? Oh, it's here. Ah, all right. Okay. Yeah, let's go do Golem. Golem's going to be an absolute breeze. Do I have an engineer? Yeah, we do. All right. Give me one of these. Thank you very much. And then that'll be 3 boss fights in 1 episode. That's pretty great, right? Pretty impressed with that. Look at how cool this is. There's actually a Plantera ball at the entrance to the temple. That's pretty sick. I don't feel like I've ever seen that before. It's kind of like an open invitation, like, yeah, do you want to come in here? Well, you need to do this first, all right? Okay, so I'm just going to be doing my usual thing in here, which is basically running through, using the wire cutter on automatic, and just like, I don't know, just surviving, I guess. I don't feel like this is going to be exactly the biggest challenge in the world, but that's all right. You know, we're not looking for the masochist mode right now. I did say when I went into this series, I wanted something more chill, something that I can come onto every day and know that regardless of, you know, like I'm going to be able to make my episodes basically. Because when I was playing masochist mode, it was sometimes, you know, it was a couple of days before I'd beat a boss. It was stressful, but ultimately really enjoying. I mean, the harder series are always the most fun for me. But this is still cool, you know. I like a nice, easy fight. What can I say? Alright, well, I think what I'll do for this is I'll probably do just a usual platform arena. So I'll just do something in the middle so that I can basically maneuver around. I should have brought some Daybloom planter boxes. And hey, while we were talking about Terraria YouTubers the other day, I saw a lot of you were like, oh man, my favorite Terraria YouTuber was Stampy. And I think that's really sweet. I feel like if you're on the younger side, you probably grew up with Stampy, considering like his videos are catered towards the younger people, or at least they were. They probably still are, don't get me wrong. But obviously those younger people have now grown up. You know, they're now teenagers or adults, you know. But I saw that he's recently come back and he's live streaming Terraria, and I just think, oh, that's actually really nice. Like, I know what that's like because I was a big Euromir fan, still am, and he doesn't post all that often. And when he came back, it was like the biggest deal in the world. So what I'm trying to say is, it's pretty ace, right? Isn't that cool? Okay, buff up. Let's put some torches up, actually. It is a bit dark in here, and I don't want to make you mobile viewers have to squint. Okay, right. Bam. Let's go, Golem. Let's go. This is good. I can already see all the life stealing from some of the nearby enemies. So it's a pretty good place to do it. I will say this is a pretty awful area to do Golem. As you guys know, usually I would just take the altar and do it somewhere else. So I do think if I do die during this fight, it is 100% because I didn't really do it in a good arena. Like, this is pretty bad in terms of Golem arenas. It's not very smooth. It's not very large. It's not the best arena in the world, but that's fine. Yeah, kind of expected. Let's be real. That's what you get if you're cocky in Terraria. Well, that was a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to round up today's episode there, guys. It was, yeah, I had good fun today. So, like I said, I'm going to do a special ending. So the episode really isn't kind of truly over. We're going to go and check out, for the very first time, the world Chaos has built me. I'm very much looking forward to it. It uses a mod, which I'm pretty excited about because Chaos doesn't build with mods. So, let's jump into that. Alright, so it's finally time to see the world Chaos has created. I've been wanting to do this all day. I got the message from him this morning when I woke up, and I didn't want to do it until I recorded my normal episode. But can we just appreciate the fact that he called it the Pancake King's Hold? I love that. I did call myself a Pancake King, and I will prove it. Next year, when it's Pancake Day, on my birthday, I'll teach you all how to make really good pancakes, alright? So I'm nervous, I'm excited, I know that it's going to be amazing. I really hope that he recorded it, because I feel like half of the fun of a good Chaos build is the fact that you get to see it be built. So hopefully he did. I'll ask him for the footage. But let's jump into it. Pancake King's Hold, what's it going to be? It's gorgeous. What else would it be but gorgeous? So the first thing that's jumping out to me, there's probably going to be a lot that we have to go through. But the very first thing is these vines. They look amazing. I wish I could build like Chaos. It's so nice. Truthfully though, I don't like building as much as him. So although I do wish I could be as good as Chaos, do I think I ever will be? No. Leave it to Chaos. He's the master builder. Happy birthday, Terraria Enthusiast. Sorry I couldn't get this to you sooner. I just spent a little too much time on it. I've actually seen Chaos build, and I know how long it takes him to do something simple. Well, I call this simple, and I think a lot of you would as well. But something like this, watching him build it, it takes forever. Why do you think the boy uses speeding up in his video? Because it takes forever. Welcome to the Pancake King's Hold. There is a chest with some gifts for you in the tower near your bedroom. You'll know which room it is. Oh, this is cute. Thank you for everything you've done for me and for being all around an amazing person. Happy birthday, Chaos. Thank you, man. I love it. This is like a birthday card and a gift wrapped into one. All right, so the first thing I want to do is go and check out here. Actually, there is another sign. Chaos was here. Yeah, all right. Just a classic Chaos Easter egg. So down here is like an alchemy station. I really like all of these things that you've got on a shelf. So this is using Chad's furniture mod, and I'm assuming that this is what allows you to put all of these potions on, basically. Because, for example, you can see like a life force potion, you can see a grav potion. Hey, this is cool. There's also a little back room for money. This is where the goblins shall live. And nobody else. Alright, how do we get out of here? Oh, I closed the door. I didn't think I did. I was like, yeah, that's not a real door. Turns out, it is. Alright, let's check out the bottom. He said that there was something in the tower, so I want to go there last. So what's down here? There's so much new stuff. Like, I love that these birdhouses are a thing. And these plant pots. You never know with Chaos, though, like, what's modded and what isn't. Like, you never know. He's like, yeah, I went into T-Edit, and I got myself a stick, and I made this birdhouse. You probably did. It's probably not even modded. But it probably is. Okay, so there's a little banquet area down here. Guessing this is where the birthday party happens. Appreciate it. Got some bevies there. Got some wine, it looks like, and a beer ski. Thank you. Look at this. Oh, it's a mannequin. Oh. It's a mannequin of my head. All right, well, let's go, whoa. That is dead cool. Oh, I get it. It's like actuated. Ah, that's really clever. So you go up on one side, go down on the other. Oh, that's really cool. So what we got down here then? We got an area for the guides. Trophy room. When you slay one of your vanilla bosses, signify your victory by lighting the fire. That is ace. Oh, that's so cool. This needs to have a let's play. We need to beat some bosses on this world. This is just too cool. I love all of these boss statues, by the way. Like, my god. This is kind of what I wanted for Master Mode, isn't it? Like, when I made that Master Mode video on Chippy Gaming, I was like, I'd really like a big statue for bosses. Somebody's already done it. The cultist one is by far the best, though. Like, that's so cool. Little Moon Lord there. And we got another little bust of my head. Oh, it's so cool. The little busts remind me of the show Art Attack. It's a British show, I'm pretty sure. You probably haven't seen it, but it used to have this little mannequin narrate the show. So look at this throne room. Oh, look at that. All of these windows are different pillars. And that Moon Lord looks amazing. That looks so cool. God, this whole thing just looks so nice. What's over here? I figure the blacksmith area above isn't sufficient enough for all of your crafting endeavors. So I left this empty area for you to use as you see fit. This is, yeah, this is very me. I think Chaos knows I like magic storage. This is probably where I would bang magic storage. But I always have a little area like this, a little hub world, you know, for all of my building. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Well, for all of my crafting, you know what I'm on about. This is overwhelming. Let's turn this on. This is actually one of my favorite tracks in Terraria. So cool. But I am going to turn it off. All right. So what's in the tower then? This is where my my gifts are meant to be. Let's just look over here, by the way, to get the full scope. This is like the castle with the tower. Okay. Right, so I'm assuming that this is probably the room because it has the outfit. So chest. I can't open it. I actually can't. Oh no, it's locked. Yeah, I think it might have been empty. Maybe there's another chest. Or maybe I actually have broken it. You never know when you use mods. These are obviously for like money. This is a bed. It's a gorgeous bed. And what's at the very top? A bell tower. Oh man, it's also nice. Chaos, genuinely, thank you so much. I absolutely love it. I really, really hope that you recorded it and we'll put it out as a video because it's so nice. It's gorgeous. So I don't know what Chaos is going to do. If he makes a video, which I really do hope he does, I imagine he'll probably link to it and then you guys can download it and maybe have your own adventure in this world. I would love that. If not, I'll speak to him and maybe I'll put out a download link in the next episode and we'll do that. But I'll probably have an adventure on this world. I'm going to save it. I think what's nice about this is that I used to have a select few worlds that I would always use in the background of Chippy Gaming videos. And it's nice to think that I have something so beautiful that I can now use as the background for videos in the future. And that's why this gift is kind of, it's long lasting, man. I really appreciate it. It's so nice. It's classic Chaos. So if you've never heard of Chaos before, please go and check him out. That would be my birthday wish, genuinely. I do absolutely love the dude, and he can use all the support on his channel that he can get. He's fantastic. One of the best builders in the entire community, let's be real. So go and check him out. Right, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy today's episode, please give the video a big fat thumbs up. It would mean a lot. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Right, thank you again. Peace.